Hi friends, welcome back to Alice Playworld, bringing you some more Heroes of the Storm. I didn't sleep last night, I'm very tired, so I figured, you know what, it's a great time to play Brightwing, a hero who I haven't played in some weeks. She did recently get buffed in the last patch, so let's see, and maybe we'll get the new map, maybe we won't. Let's have some fun. Welcome to the Battlefield of Eternity. Sadly, not the new map. Enemy team, Kael'thas, Certain Hammer, Malfurion, Leoric, Zeratul. Friendly team, Murky, Gasolo, Leoric, Nova, and Brightwing. We're going to build Brightwing as a straight-up healer this game. Hopefully we'll get something good out of it. She did her Soothing Mist is her trait. She heals nearby allies for every 4 seconds. That got buffed a little bit. So the first thing we're going to be picking up is Unfurling Spray, increasing that range by 33%. If you look at our range right now, then we pick then, and that's a lot better. That's going to allow us to heal when we're not near clustered in the middle, which is going to be important, particularly because they have a Zeratul and a Kael'thas. So that means we're going to be scared of the guy jumping on us, and then, of course, a good Flame Strike. Our ability is called Pixie Dust. We increase target's movement speed by 20%, and it grants 2 charges of block. Our W ability, Polymorph, turns people into a sheep. And, of course, our Q ability is called Flare. It does that. I throw a little bit of light, and if it hits somebody, it does some damage, particularly more in the middle. So go ahead and give Pixie Dust here. Trying to basically zone for a friendly Noah. She takes a lot of damage. And Hammer is down here. This is actually going to require a little bit of help from the top lane. Not something we can actually dive really deeply in there. Let's go ahead and engage really, really hard and try to keep ourselves in the way so she cannot get gravity laps. At the very least, to force him to use some Verdant Spheres there. But again, not something we're going to be having a lot of fun with here. Nova is going to have a really hard time. Let's go ahead and just throw blindly there in the bush. He did move. He did put some mines after him. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a Pixie Dust, trying to basically polymorph Kael'thas a little too late. I am in a lot of trouble right now. I am going to try to turn around and do a little bit of damage to make sure that she can get out. But this is, again, not a great time. We need some help. I don't know why the friendly team decided, hey, you know what's a great combo in the bottom lane? Nova and Brightwing. They can do anything they want. Let's go ahead and throw some flares here. Oh, by the way, since I have you here, I should probably mention YouTube Gaming just came out officially. It was released. Oh, we get taken down there. So if you want, why don't you go ahead and head over there and then find my channel. Make sure you click that star. If there is a link to provide, I'll make sure to put it in the description because it doesn't transfer your subscriptions from YouTube. So, I mean, you'll still be subscribed, obviously, but it's not one of your favorites, so, you know, you won't see my content if not if you're logging into that interface, which is a little regrettable, but so far, really cool, man. I really like it. I actually would argue that it's better than Twitch. As far as the original product, but I haven't really had that much time with it. Obviously, it's only been out for a couple hours since I came out of work to check it out. This is pre-recorded, by the way. I should probably mention that. Normally, when you watch my videos, it's late night, the night before, because I get out of work and then try to record these when that happens. We're going to try to come up here and help Gaslo. That seems like a sensible thing as we come in here. Let's go ahead and polymorph Kael'thas immediately. Ooh, not great, but we do manage to avoid the stun, although our friendly Leoric gets stunned. And now Zeratul going really deep. We're going to try to trade with him. Murky's bubble should be relatively up. Should be up relatively soon. We do manage to pick it up, and it looks like our Leoric going really deep. Let's go ahead and put that little bit. Go ahead and sheep that enemy Leoric so he can't really get away. We do a ton of damage. Can we get a lens flare? It looks like we don't need to because he does get taken down. Now Murky chasing really deeply. I'm actually going to give him a little bit of Pixie Dust so he can continue harassing that Malfurion. We're going to be able to get a couple licks of damage, and here comes the flare yet again. That is going to be enough to pick up the kill thanks to the slime. Although the enemy team, actually no, we did pretty good. We did well. We did all right. Let's go ahead and heal up the Orc. We're going to get exploded on by that living bomb, but that's quite alright. I want to be near him to make sure I can continue healing him. It looks like Zeratul trying to engage here. I'm going to get myself in a good spot. I'm actually going to polymorph him so he can't really chase our friendly Nova. She's going to be able to get out of there. Putting a little bit of Pixie Dust on our Leoric and letting him trade. I am very out of mana, so I'm going to ping for danger. I'm going to try to go in some kind of sort of bush and then try to leave. Oh, it looks like a big engagement there. Oh, I'm in a really bad spot. Hammer's going to try to come in here and flip us up. I'm trying to provide support, but again, I don't have enough damage or healing as I do get stunned there due to poor positioning. And Leoric's going to go down, man. I don't have anything to give to him, but we do grab the Immortal, which is a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and say retreat, fellas, because I got nothing else to give. And I am going to go home. Maybe I'll be able to teleport in time if anybody needs help, but it looks like we finally get it. Slightly behind in experience to the enemy team. Finally, they're catching up to level 5. And we haven't picked up a talent because we don't really need it. Not just kidding. We definitely need a talent. Manic Pixie, when Soothing Mist heals an ally with Pixie Dust on him, they heal for an additional some percent over 4 seconds, which is pretty cool. As you can see, that guy's getting destroyed immediately. We need to get up there and start to support. No, in a pretty good spot for me to teleport to. Let's go ahead and get there. and give her a little bit of Pixie Dust, but these guys already did a lot of damage. We do get caught by the gravity laps. Let's go ahead and polymorph Mr. Kael'thas there. He's going to take a lot of damage. Not really much you could have done because he already used his gravity lab, so that use of polymorph questionable at best, but I am tired, so I'm going to go ahead and give myself a pass on the poor gameplay there. I don't know. I think we're just going to dance here for a second because, again, we don't really have a good combo here. Murky's going to try to do his best to soften these guys up. Nova can maybe get to that Kael'thas if he can. Let's go and polymorph him immediately for the engagement. Throwing down a flare, but there was no follow-through as the friendly team did not understand what I was trying to do. It looks like Leoric catching our friendly Nova there. Our position. Let's go ahead and give it Pixie Dust and then try to get on the other side. It looks like they didn't chase. They fell for the decoy. She manages to make it out of there alive. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Looks like Murky is completely destroyed. I have no Pixie Dust for him. There he is. I'm actually going to throw it on Nova because I feel like she's a more important target at the moment. Murky's egg is relatively close. Excuse me if he dies. I'm not really going to be shedding any tears. So let's go ahead and polymorph the Orc so you can't get the slowdown. Just to try to get a little bit better position because the problem we're having right now, so I give myself the Pixie Dust, is that we don't really have a reliable way to get to Kael'thas because Leoric is being so good about slowing us down and putting a lot of damage there in the line. So if I figured if I polymorphed him for a couple seconds, we'd be able to bypass that slow, maybe get enough damage, but it really wasn't close enough. Level 7, though, we are going to be picking Mystified. That does something cool. I'll tell you in a second. Reduces the cooldown of Soothing Mist by 1 second every time you get some basic ability. So basically now we can spam it a little bit as we engage here. Really getting engagement. The Orc's going to be forced to walk back through the mine and take a lot of damage. We do pick up the kill, putting that Pixie Dust right there on Murky. Engaging Kael'thas right now as he's very out of position. Here comes the body block if I can. Don't really get it, but here comes the flare. That does a ton of damage. He does turn around. Really close. We do pick up the kill, although we get rooted. And now we're forced to get out of here, but no problem. As I am going to be able to return. Looks like Murky's going to die. I might be able to throw him a heal here in a second. Oh, there's definitely a Zeratul right down here. I'm going to try to get in position to help out. I was going to leave. I would need to leave because I need to go get some mana, but I'm just going to escort Nova to make sure she's okay. We have 46 seconds remaining on the healing well, so might as well go back to base and then teleport to our friends here on the bottom. Leoric engaging really deeply. I like the way he's rolling. Let's go ahead and go super deep. I'm actually going to polymorph the enemy Leoric just for fun. I give myself Pixie Dust. I'm taking a lot of damage there from Hammer. The main thing we want to do is zone them out of here, but we're not really doing a great job. We need a little bit of damage support. Kael'thas free casting is never a good thing. We're going to try to go to him, but our Leoric takes a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of Pixie Dust on Murky, and then just polymorph this guy right here before he does anything cute. We pick up the kill. Kael'thas switching targets. Now Zeratul engaging me from behind, but he does have to blink away as we're able to defend that just fine. And you can see there I'm very, very low on health, taking a lot of damage. I'm going to go ahead and Pixie Dust myself. And then come in here and try to switch on Malfurion. We are going to be able to get a Pixie done. Nah, never mind. We'll Pixie Dust this guy. How about that? Sorry. Polymorph that guy. Got a little bit of damage. I'm going to need to Pixie Dust myself because Zeratul is going really deep on me. And I'm just going to have to leave. 0.6 seconds there. Our cooldowns are back. Can I get a heal there on our buddy? Yes, it looks like we can. And I'm going to be forced to go all the way back. Or Gas in a good position there to defend. Let's keep an eye on ourselves in case Zeratul comes back. That was not a really good spot to recall at. But it's quite alright as we're getting most of our mana here. Let's head back into the thick of it. Going to Gas, a great pickup kill there as we polymorph Mr. Hammer, so he's forced to get back. Kael'thas was the other target there, but what I wanted to do is to just make sure we can force these guys out. Go ahead and do a little bit of damage there. So we put Pixie Dust right there on Gaslit just in the nick of time. And this Zeratul's in a lot of trouble. Murky going down there with a slime, doing a ton of damage. Can we let the polymorph? That means he's not going to be able to blink. Here comes the flare, and that is enough to pick up the kill as well. Now rotating back to try to do a little bit of damage. The enemy team did a lot of damage to our Immortal, which means we now have to make up for that. Let's go ahead and put some Pixie there on Murky as he engages here on Mr. Leoric. Again, not a great spot here. We want to get to Kael'thas. We do avoid that gravity lapse. We're in a little bit of a bad spot. The Phoenix comes out, which means we got to go. I'm going to try to come in here and buff Nova a little bit. We should try to engage in the softies in the back. Leoric is not a good target to waste our time on, but it looks like they're making a push, so might as well go back here and try to defend by our guy. Big engagement here on the back lane. It looks like the Leoric getting taken down. Now let's go ahead and just polymorph him as he's a little bit out of position. Looks like Nova's getting chased by Zeratul. We're going to go ahead and drop some Pixie Dust right there on our Leoric and then walk away. Zeratul did get baited. He tried to go after us, and we're going to be picking up Emerald Dream. Why did we pick that? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Great precision strike. Does a ton of damage. Now Hammer going in the wrong way. It looks like we're going to be able to basically come here. And we'll just polymorph him. And great Gravitron Bomb, but I'm actually really low on health. Can I get out of here? I am barely able to get out of Phoenix, but then Living Bomb picks me up, and of course Gastel's taking a lot of damage there from Zeratul, who dives in, Singularity Spike on Nova. She gets hit, Gravity Labs, Living Bombs for days, and here comes the Flame Strike, boom, and then she's gonna die right after. Really, really good setup from the enemy team. Murky unable to really stop them. They have a really strong Immortal on the top lane. They're probably gonna clean him up. And he needs to be careful because his egg is up here, so that means they might be able to kill that. and that would be devastating. Stats-wise, which you haven't seen in a while, we do have 16,000 healing, which is not bad. We're beating Malfurion by some hefty 4,000. Damage-wise, Gasol leading our pack, the enemy Leoric with 19,000, and then Siege, of course, Sarton Hammer 24,000. She's doing a really good job of pushing that. We do lose the bottom fort while this is pushing. Really strong advance from the enemy team. We're in a little bit of trouble right now, because now they are no longer with an advantage in XP. They're also getting the bottom fort, and now we're forced to defend this. We're in a really bad spot. I'm actually going to wait on the polymorph. We do manage to avoid that just by being a little bit slippery. Not necessarily on purpose. And it looks like we're going to engage right there. Let's go ahead and polymorph. Oh, can we get on these guys? It looks like we're going to be able to push these guys back. And now we're going to go really deep right there on Kael'thas. I'm eating a lot of damage from this Phoenix. I don't really care. I'm going to go ahead and Pixie Dust myself. Going super deep on Leoric. Now it looks like we're switching targets to Hammer. We do throw out a Flare. It's doing a lot of damage. And we're going to go ahead and polymorph him. I think he was waiting for that rocket boost. That never came. I'm going to go ahead and try to Pixie Dust our Murky so he can be really aggressive. Great slowdown here from the front of Leoric. Although he did not swing, he went for that Rain Hope. It means the enemy team is probably going to get away. I don't want to be too aggressive. Looks like Murky's doing it, though. And as long as Murky wants to do it, I'm going to try to keep him up. I do got to get the polymorph off on Leoric. That's going to be a ton of damage. We pick up the kill there in all likelihood, but now Zeratul doing a ton of damage to me. I am forced way back out of here. It looks like he wants to do precisely that. I'm going to go ahead and just keep healing myself. I'm just going to throw a blind flare there. I know he's going that way. Can our friendly Leoric get him? I think we should back out because their Leoric's about to respawn. It's not a great time right now. Murky can't be as aggressive as he wants to be because he is Murky, but I don't feel comfortable in saving Leoric there, particularly because I don't have that much mana. So I'm going to go ahead and let them know that I'm retreating, going back to the base, healing up, and then I will return shortly. Kill-wise, 13 kills to 15. The enemy team with a slight edge there, but of course, fairly even game all of a sudden. Great precision strike. They do pick up the kill there on Zeratul. I'm going to go try to get here on Mr. Gaslow because he seems to be the guy who's getting to the most trouble, but in a good way. And now we're going to go super deep here. Let's go ahead and put that polymorph on Leoric so he can't slow us down as we retreat for a moment. And then the next time we're going to be picking up is going to be... what are we doing? Pixie Boost. Going to get a little bit of sprint on our Pixie Dust, which means we can actually help our Murky get in a better position. We can help our Nova retreat. And, of course, we can help our Leoric do what he needs to do to slow these guys down. Great engagement there. Let's go ahead and polymorph the enemy Leoric so he can't get away. And then just go ahead and blow these guys back. He's taking a lot of damage. He is going to heal himself a lot due to the fact that we took that heroic to the face, but we have enough damage to pick up the kill on him. Now Kael'thas trying to push here as fast as he can, but for the moment being, I'm just going to go ahead and auto-attack the fort, although I am going to take some damage there. Not ideal. Let's go ahead and throw out a Pixie Dust on our friendly Leoric if we can get in range. Yes, we can, and here comes the polymorph on top of the Octograb, and that should be a kill, although Murky does die. We do pick up that kill, absolutely no problem. And now we should back out. Oh, can I get a Leoric? It looks like I can get a Pixie Dust on him. Yes, I can. Here comes the Flare, and I cannot really polymorph this guy in time. I get Void Prism, and this is a bad time. Although here comes Murky to the rescue. Can he save me? I'm going to try to go back here. I am casting it as fast as I can, and I do teleport. Oh, I almost kill him. Oh, my God, I'm sorry. So sorry. I did not mean to kill him. I didn't know he was that low. I was just teleporting out of position, and then I had a living bomb on me. Oh, I feel so dirty. I feel awful inside. Like I killed my friend. All right, we're gonna try to go for some mana. And by the way, feel free to submit at the top fails of the week. That was awesome. We're gonna grab some mana, try to come back here and defend this. The enemy team already doing some work on this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and pick danger as Nova and I hit there. Murky in a good spot. Leoric almost back. We should be able to turn this around because we did a little bit of damage already on their guy, and they're a little bit low. Let's go ahead and go super deep here. I'm gonna go ahead and polymorph Mr. Zeratul, get on the other side. Great precision strike. And then we're going to go ahead and just blow these guys apart. I'm taking so much damage, though. I get taken down. And I actually didn't cast Emerald Dream as we dropped some frames there due to lag. It looks like we're still okay, though. The friendly team doing a ton of damage. Hammer trying to get out, but he is body blocked. Nova picks up the kill. Now Murky. Oh, that's unfortunate that he got stunned. Murky chasing the enemy Leoric, but he is going to get out of there, no problem. Our Leoric just trying to chase him and steal a little bit of a couple seconds of health there. And now Gas is going to be able to come here and do a lot of damage. Did he go? No, he did not go Robo, right? We saw him do the Gravitron Bomb. So yeah, he went for the teamfight comp. Nothing bad. It's just, you know, normally when you get Robo, you just feel great because Gas is going to do auto attack damage and get the win. But we're quite alright. So it looks like we should be able to grab this Immortal. Absolutely no problem. I am coming back here. Let's go ahead and teleport to our friendly Gasol, who seems to be the target of choice. We are level 16 and we pick up the Immortal. I'm going to ask for some assistance here. If they want to grab these Mercs, this would be... nope, never mind. Could not pull them in time. And now we're in a little bit of trouble here. If we were split up, yep. Leoric gets cut out and he does die. But for the moment, we might as well try to push. if we can. I'm going to throw a random flare there. I don't think I'm going to grab Zeratul, but I know that he is behind us. The next time we're going to be picking up is going to be Greater Polymorph. We're going to give our Polymorph their old duration of 1 second, which is going to be a little bit better. Let's go ahead and do that right now on Kel'Thas. He's going to take a little bit of damage. Great engagement there from Nova. I am going to put my Pixie Dust right on her because she needs a little bit of healing. Great Gravitron Bomb. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and blow these guys back, but I'm taking so much damage from the Phoenix. That was a bad decision, although we do pick up the kill Malfurion, which is what I wanted to do. Arguably would have been unnecessary. Great mind placement. He's going to pick up the stun there on Leoric if Noah didn't shoot him in the face first. So all in all, we're sort of playing terribly, particularly me, but we're somehow making effect of this one a little bit. We could have killed that fort. Murky is in the top lane. It looks like our friendly are going to go down again. He needs to reposition his egg a little bit. Keeping it up there all day is not going to be great. Effect. It looks like he is coming down here to harass a little bit. He's been doing a pretty good job, but not worth really throwing himself away here as Leoric's already dead. He has quite a little while to go, 28 seconds, and he's just going to basically harass and make sure he keeps people on his target. Let's go ahead and grab some mercs. It's something that I feel we should do. We have not been doing all game. Looking at stats one more time, we are all the way up to 34,000 healing. We died 3 times though because my positioning has been terrible, mostly because of the fact that I'm so very tired, but you know, we'll try to ignore that. Damage-wise, Noah 34,000, and of course, the enemy, Kel'Thas with 40,000. Just gonna keep an eye here on Murky. I don't want him to die. Let's go ahead and pull him more for this guy. Do as much damage as he can. Put the Pixie Dust and just blow him up as we were trying to basically save his life. Great engagement there. We're gonna slow down Hammer. They actually went super deep for a Murky kill, which is never good when that backfires. So you do pick up the kill there. Clean up. We should be able to get some mercs, although the enemy team grabbing the top ones is not a great time. But that was a double kill. For really, really good timing here. So they're going to be basically coming back alive. If we can get another pick right now, that would be enormous. That would be enormous. So go ahead and just polymorph this guy right here. Let's go ahead and blow him back. He's not going to be able to go anywhere. Trying to get here on the enemy Leoric is taking a lot of damage. I don't know why I did the flare that way. I knew he wasn't going to make it. And now I'm going to learn my lesson. I'm going to get out of the Phoenix as I put that little Pixie Dust on our friendly Leoric. And we should probably head to the middle lane because we did lose Murky, and this is not really worth that much of a push, although great engagement there. Let's go ahead and polymorph Kel'Thas, and then just throw a flare in his face, like what? And then we're going to be able to Pixie Dust our friends and get out of here, no problem. We do top him off. The Immortals in the top lane. They're going to have to deal with this push, although Kel'Thas is going to be able to do that, no problem. Great Gravitron Bomb grab there from the friendly Gaslow as he harasses Kel'Thas, but he needs to back away because that Leoric's about to be back alive. Oh, let me not get hit by that. Thank you. So Leoric's going to come back to life relatively soon, and I could have moved out of that, but I clicked on the guy instead. So we don't want to let him drop. It looks like we're going to be able to do enough damage here to get the halfway point kill. And then I'm going to try to... Please don't get hit by that again. Thank you. Then we're going to try to get some mana and come back if we can, as it should be relatively good. Okay, let's go ahead and let them know. I don't know what I pressed there. I'm going to ping that I'm going back to base just to get a little bit of mana. Their friendly team about to engage here. It looks like they're quite alright. We're healing up. We're grabbing some mana. And then we're going to go to Gaslow because he's in a little bit of trouble. However, Leoric with a great intercept there. Let's go ahead and get some Pixie Dust action right here on him. Another polymorph going down on... ooh, Malfurion, but it's a great Void Prison. Just in the nick of time. Great Precision Strike as well. And now we're going to go super deep right here on this guy, trying to save our friendly Nova. Can we get a little bit of action here? We're going to blow him up and move him apart so he doesn't do too much damage. We're taking a lot of damage from that hammer. So we're going to try to come in here and save our friendly Leoric. He seems to be fine. Let's go ahead and throw out some Pixie Dust. And then we're also going to polymorph Mr. Zeratul there so he leaves him alone. But this is actually not a great fight to our advantage because we're in a little bit of a bad spot. And we should be doing some damage to their guy. It looks like we're going to be able to do a little bit there. And now Leoric's going to chase me as he sees me as a lone healer. But now I'm just going to cycle around, make sure I see Nova. Oh, great engagement here if Nova turns around on Zeratul. He does a lot of damage to me. We basically throw the flare behind us and do quite a little bit of damage, but really unable to do anything else. Do we have a healing wheel? Yes, we do. The next time we're going to be picking up at level 20 is Revitalizing Mist. Soothing Mist heals more subsequently. Basically, if we can get a couple heals in a row, he heals a little bit better. And the idea there is that we got cooldown reduction, so it should be good. Let's go ahead and throw out our little flare there. That is a kill guaranteed, as we're going to throw out a little bit more Pixie Dustage. Going really ham here on Hammer. He can't boost away. He's taking a lot of damage. Can Murky slime him? That's what we need. Here comes Murky. He turns around, picks up the kill. And now we're harassing the enemy team all the way back, but sadly they got the Immortal, which means we had to go back and defend. I'm going to let them know that I'm heading that way. It looks like they're going really deep on Kel'Thas. They should be able to pick up the kill there. The Phoenix doing quite a bit of damage, but they clean house. And now I'm going to keep an eye on that Zeratul. Do I need to dive here? It looks like Zeratul is forced back as he blinks, and we're quite alright. We're just going to defend, although we did lose the fort. Nothing else we can do. Let's go ahead and Pixie Dust so we can catch up to this guy and throw a little bit of damage. We want to make sure we force those shields up as fast as possible, because that way he'll be into tower range, although that tower's already down. And at least he'll get a little bit of damage compared to what I can do. Now, Gasol being back here is helping out a lot, and we should be able to clean this out before we lose too much. So the enemy team definitely at an advantage here when it comes to objectives, even though clearly 31 kills to 27 as we get stunned. Hey, man, he was dead. That doesn't count. Clearly, we have a little bit of a better team fight, but they have way better objective control and timing. And particularly because also we've not been able to organize ourselves when we're fighting for that middle objective. They're going for those bottom mercs. Gasol being really brave. I don't like it. We don't have Noah. We don't have Leoric. He has 40 seconds till he comes back. This is a terrible idea. I am going to give him Pixie Dust so he can get in position. Throw some mines. We're going to throw some stuff out. Great Octograb there. Can we get Leoric in a little bit of a sheep? Yes, we can. And that is a gorgeous attack. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Can we get here with... Oh! Trying to do so much damage to Malfurion. Can't really do much else. Let's go ahead and pop our Emerald Wind just so we can get out of here. I give Pixie Dust to our friend there, but really unable to do much else. And now she's going to die as well. And now we're going to try to retreat. This is not great. We're going to try to just make it out of here alive. So we Pixie Dust ourselves and try to go back to base and heal up a little bit. Leoric dies as well. And then Murky is in a little bit of trouble. He should be able to get away. But now the enemy team with mercenaries and a strong push bottom, definitely catching up on that kill department. 31 kills to 31, actually. Exactly that. Let's go ahead and try to save Murky here as we try to polymorph, throwing out some flares and doing a little bit of damage. But the enemy team with a really strong position here. Not much else we can do other than just throw a couple little, you know, rays of sunshine at them and hope for the best. The enemy team is strong presence down here. Zeratul is the scariest thing, on top of the fact that I might get grabbed by there it is. I was saying precisely that if Kelsos decided to just basically grab me with a gravity lance and do some damage, that would have been devastating. I am going to throw a flare out. Does a little bit of damage there on our enemy Malfurion, but we really can't dive that much because we will just straight up die. And of course, our friendly Leoric happens to waste his ultimate there, sadly. We're going to go to the base, try to mana up, and then return to the middle with the friendly team as they spawn here. Desperately need to get this... this next Immortal. I think if we don't get the Immortal, that is going to be good game, so we need to make a push and defend ours. Actually, going after theirs is not going to do anything. We need to try to come in here and defend this as fast as possible. Gasol coming here for the top lane. Leoric coming in from the bottom. We need to group up and get a kill. Great engagement there. Oh, and that Gravitron Bomb is beautiful. We pick up the kill immediately. Trying to go super deep in here. Can I get Zeratul? There we go. Let's just make sure we get him. Great precision strike. And I'm actually going to get on this side and do Emerald Dream, splitting these guys up a little bit. Leoric in a really bad spot. Oh, we take so much damage from that Kelthos, though. Although Noah shoots him in the face. Let me make sure I don't hit her with my explosion. And we clean up just in the nick of time. It looks like the friendly Murky going really aggressive. I don't actually want to fight these guys, although I am going to pull in more of the Leoric and do a little bit of damage. I want to continue defending this. That's the main thing we want to do, is to make sure that we keep this Immortal guy defended. At least the Leoric and myself should be able to do this, while the rest of the friendly team does a little bit of damage. Great Void Prism, and that's going to kill me guaranteed. I'm going to try to go in here and basically just not die as we pop the little Pixie Dust and try to get away, but they grab me before I can get out. And Leoric and Noah seem to be okay. However, a little bit of a swing there in damage. They do a little bit of damage to a guy, but Gasol by himself is not going to be enough. Great Octograb there on top of Leoric. Popping his ultimate is going to do a lot of damage, but oh, he does get away in that Ice Block at the last second from Malfurion. It's going to keep him there for a second. They do pick up the kill on him, and now jumping on the enemy Leoric. Where is our friendly Nova? She did manage to get away. She's going to return, and there comes the snipe, picking up the kill once again. The enemy team really, really low right now, allowing us to catch up, as Gasol puts in a lot of work on this guy. How much siege damage does our Gasol have? 64,000. Our Murky 110,000. Jesus. Like you can see, I am very tired because those numbers, I think this is what being dyslexic looks like. I saw the 0 in front of it and I was like, what? Alright, looks like they're trying to grab Mercs right now. Not a great idea. Who killed my Axis Murky? I think it's been dead for a while. And I don't believe there's friendly fire, so I don't think we can do it. We're going to try to come back in here and defend. I don't like this at all, though, this Leoric guy is doing. I think it's a little bit of a waste of time. Great engagement there by Gasol. He does manage to slow them down, but by himself is not going to be enough. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, we dropped some frames there from lag again. And finally, they get the Mercs, but look at this guy. Our Immortal almost dead already. I'm going to try to go as deep as I can and basically polymorph the tank, and then try to do as much damage as we can. Great engagement there from Murky. Trying to cut off Leoric now as he's on the other side. We do put some Pixie Dust and Nova. And then let's go ahead and do that little Emerald win to split these guys up. We do pick up the kill on the Yorick now. We're able to push back, almost getting rooted there by my Fury. Not a big deal. We're going to try to chase as fast as possible. And we're going to be able to grab him, although we do get hit because I did not pay attention to where my character was. Let's go ahead and put some Pixie Dust on the Yorick and then try to do as much damage as we can on this guy because we want the Immortal. We don't want to chase the kills. This is the main thing. Oh, we almost got stunned one more time. We don't want to chase the kills. We definitely want to kill this thing before they do because we can't really withstand another push. The enemy Leoric about to come back to life. I don't like this at all. We're going to wait 2 seconds. Where is he? There he is, waiting back for him. But, of course, we have the Polymorph ready to go in case he turned around. Smartly, he decides to not do that, though, because he knows we would blow him up. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up here. Oh, here comes Hammer. Let's go ahead and polymorph him right now. Oh, he already had the speed boost, though, so we can't really catch up to him. However, let's go ahead and give Murky the little bit of speed boost he needs to slime, and that is going to be enough to put this guy in a lot of trouble. He's going to try to get away. Oh, no big deal, because I like the grab. It's just going to guarantee the kill. And that was a really good pick, because now they're super staggered. I mean, if they come to us directly, they're going to be trickling in, which is something we desperately want. Excuse me. Because then we're going to get kills over and over and over again, and this could snowball, although pretty much this enemy team has proven to be a little bit smart. I think they're going to wait for their damages to come back. Although we do almost catch the Yorick right there. We're going to throw out a little bit of damage, wait for this Phoenix to die down. I don't want to take unnecessary damage at the moment, but he is stalling pretty well as we take a lot of damage. Oh, can we get ourselves Pixie Dust? We do basically there at the end. We pick up the kill on, well, we almost pick up the kill right there on Zeratul. We're really low on health, though. I don't really like where I am. I'm going to try to get in a better position, but basically I'm trying to heal myself up, keep an eye on the friendly Yorick as our guy continues to push, and then get in a good spot. Where are we going? It looks all going to be loose, and there comes the Emerald Dream just to try to get him off me. I need to get out of here. Good precision strike. They're going to try to engage right there. I'm going to go ahead and throw a Polymorph. Another Pixie Dust on myself because I know I'm basically baiting at the moment. It's not a really good look because Zeratul is just going to come right in me and right at me. Sorry. Oh, that was awful. He's going to come right at me and try to kill me. I'm going to go ahead and ping danger. I'm going to try to go home. Heal up. This is not a good spot. This is retreat. Everybody retreat. Everybody go home. We did a little bit of damage. At the very least, we got that keep kill, which puts us at even footing. But if our friendly team dies, this is not going to be good. Great pickup on Leoric, on Zeratul right there. We should be able to grab a little bit of Polymorph right there, Pixie Dust ourselves, and get out of there. Although we did do a lot of damage already. So we're going to try to come in here and do a little bit of damage. Can we get on the other side of this guy? Oh, yes we can, but we do not have Emerald Dream. What am I doing? Let's go ahead and give him a little Pixie Dust there or Nova in case he wants to go deep and cheese. Great Gravitron Bomb is going to grab him all there. We throw out a flare. It does a ton of damage. We managed to steal these guys. And as soon as this guy's done, let's go ahead and put him in a little bit of sheep form. He's going to take a lot of damage. He does heal up one more time, but we are able to clean up and pick up the kill on him as well. Man, hectic game, I feel. Or maybe I'm just really tired. It seems like it's going super fast in my mind, but I guarantee you it's just falling asleep at the keyword. I was actually trying to get the new map today, but it's been Battlefield Eternity 3 times in a row, and I gotta go cook, so this is the guy. Whatever happens, whether we win or lose, this is the game you guys are getting. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe tomorrow we'll get something good. Alright, let's go ahead and clean it up. We could push home for the win at this point, as we have a pretty good advantage here as far as mercenaries and minions. Malfurion forced to come back here and defend. Can we polymorph him? Yes, we can, and basically just going to scare him off and make him walk away. But for now, we're just going to sit here and wait for these guys to come back, and then we're just going to be like, oh, Emerald Dream! Oh, yay! Oh, we actually moved Zeratul out of the way, which is a little bit disappointing. But we, of course, move Malfurion into the zone that we wanted him. We're going to be able to polymorph for the Yorick and try to get a kill on him, but we can't because we killed the core. 101,000 healing, 39 and 4. Awful gameplay, but hey, we win anyway. My name is Hal. I hope you enjoyed that video. Remember to go to YouTube Gaming, and star my channel if you want to see some more content over there. And I will see you all next time.